I've made it to the top of my pen pouch. I have got some thread left, which is good, which means I'm going to be able to tie off. So I've gone right up to the top of the opening here. And because I haven't done my stitches too deep, it means that I have got enough room in here to fit a couple of pens in my pen pouch. If your stitches were too deep, you'd lose some of that inside space. So I need to tie off now. Now to tie off here, we do want to try and make it look nice and neat, because as you can see along here, okay, it's looking pretty good. Well done if you've managed blanket stitch, and well done if you've managed to use either back stitch or running stitch to get yours secured. Okay, so to fasten mine off, because we almost have little knots at each join on here, I'm just going to bring my needle behind this loop here, through the hole, pull it nice and tight, and remember it's a structural thread stitch here, so I'm going to do a few knots on there just to make sure it's not going to come undone, because if this knot comes undone, I risk all of my lovely blanket stitch coming undone. Now, we don't want to cut it off right next to the knot, so this is where this handy little trick comes in. I'm going to put my needle in between the two layers of fabric in this stitch, and I'm going to poke my needle up through the opening here. And then what I can do is, if I pull that nice and tight, if I cut it here, my end bit is hidden on the inside of my pen pouch. Pop my needle back on my magnet, keep forgetting to do that, but that will stop me dropping it on the floor. Okay, so now I have managed to demonstrate my running stitch, back stitch and cross stitch. I've embroidered my initial, sewn on a button, and I've used a stitch to join the two pieces of fabric, and I should have a working buttonhole at the top. Now to just test it out, can I put my pens inside? So that fits in there. Let's try with my pencil. Brilliant. Okay, they fit in nicely. Let's see if I can even go for a third one. Fabulous. Now do my button up, and there we have our fully working pen pouch samplers. So we've managed to practice all of the stitches that we need for our decoration project and turn it into something useful. So nothing here has gone to waste at all, which is helping us to build towards the sustainability badge that we are working on during this project.